and welcome back to my channel, Pilates by Kim. Today we'll be doing a mat Pilates class using ankle weights. We're going to start in child's pose. Go ahead and bring the toes together, knees wide. Drop the hips back onto the heels. If your hips feel a little bit tighter today, take your knees as wide as the mat, reaching the arms towards the corners of your mat. Bring the forehead to the floor. Begin by tapping into the breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Begin to drag the shoulders down away from the ears, making more space along both sides of the neck. A big inhale as you take the breath all the way to the top of the lungs, and exhaling all the breath completely. Good. And always coming back to our breath as we move through our class. Begin to look at the space between the hands. On your next inhale, float forward, coming into a tabletop position. Hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. We're going to start with a cat-cow. As you inhale, reach the chest forward, drag the shoulders down away from the ears, and exhale as you curl, rounding the upper back. Inhale to lengthen, chest reaching forward. Exhale, curl, scoop the belly in as you push the mat away. Good. Inhale through the nose, beginning to exaggerate that arch in the upper back. Exhale as you curl. Few more like this. Inhale. Exhale as you round, keeping all that space you've created around the neck and the shoulders. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale as you curl. Last few here. Inhale through the nose, and exhale through the nose. Go ahead and come to a neutral spine and put on your ankle weights. We're going to come back to that tabletop position. Extend the left leg back, right arm reaches forward, looking past the right fingertips as you inhale. Exhale, curl, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale as you round. Inhale, spine is nice and long. Exhale to curl. Really take your time with these as you lengthen long through the spine, from the fingertips to the toes. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale, hold here, lengthening long out of that left hip. Little pulses here. Arm and the leg lift. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen, last time, and bring the hand down, drop the knee down. Second side, you're going to shift your weight to that left knee. Reach the right leg back, left arm forward. As you inhale, look past the fingertips. Exhale, curl, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale as you round, squeeze the knee in towards the nose. Good, really taking your time with these. Try not to arch too much in the lower back. Lengthening long out of that right hip. As you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen, hold here. Pulse it up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both hands to the mat. Go ahead and place your right forearm. Make it parallel with the top of the mat. Left hand to the outside of the mat. Make sure the elbow's over the wrist. Shift your weight to the right knee. Extend the left leg back, reaching long out of that left hip. We're going to reach the left leg back as you inhale. Exhale, curl, tap the knee to the elbow, and extend that leg back. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the knee in. Good. Taking your time with these, nice and slow, so we're not kicking the leg back. We're moving with intention. Inhale, exhale as you lengthen long through the toes. Last few here. Last 3, 2, last 1. We're going to hold here. Pulse it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold here. Rotate the leg. Take the leg out to the side. Tap and lift. Outside tap and lift. Good. Squeezing the outer hip. Keep engaging the lower belly. Inhale. Exhale. Lifting up out of that bottom shoulder. Last 3, 2, last 1. Little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees back to center. Good. We're going to stay in this position. Last little push. Keep your weight on that right knee. We're going to bring that left knee straight out to the side. Lift and lower. Good. Keep squeezing the outer left hip. Few more here. Keeping that leg in this 90-degree angle so the knee, hip, and ankle are in alignment. Last 3, 2, get ready to pulse. 1, hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees back to center. Drop the hips back onto the heels, reaching the arms forward, releasing the lower back. And then second side, we'll make our way onto our left forearm. We're going to take the left forearm, make it parallel with the top of the mat. Right hand comes to the outside. You're going to shift your weight to the left knee, extend that right leg back, reaching long through the toes, and then curl, tap the knee to the elbow. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, squeeze the knee in and tap. Good. Reaching long out of the right hip as you inhale, lengthen, exhale to curl. Good. Nice, slow, and controlled. Last few here, getting ready for that pulse. For 3, 2, last one, we're going to hold here, pulse it up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and reach that leg. Keep the leg straight. We're going to rotate the leg, tap it out to the side and back. Good. Bring it out to the side, little tap, and extend the leg back. Last few here. Good. Reaching that leg all the way out to the side as you rotate the foot. Last 2. Last 1. And bring both knees back to center. We're going to shift the weight to the left knee again. Bring that right knee straight out to the side, keeping the knee bent. Good. Inhale, exhale as you lift, keeping that hip, knee, and ankle in alignment. Good. Squeezing the outer right hip. Good. Last few here, almost there. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees to center. Drop the hips back onto the heels, releasing the lower back. We're going to stay on our forearms for the next sequence. Go ahead and interlace your fingers together, bringing the knees to the mat. Press the forearms into the mat and shift your weight to the right knee as you extend the left knee up, pointing the left toes, keeping the knee bent, and then curling the knee in towards the chest. Inhale to lift, exhale to squeeze the knee in towards the nose. Pressing evenly into the forearms. Inhale to lift, exhale, squeezing that knee in. Good. Keep pulling the rib cage in. Inhale, exhale to curl. Last few here. Building up to that pulse. Last 2. Last 1. We're going to hold that knee up and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold here. Extend that leg straight back and then flex the foot as you bend the knee. Point the toes to extend, flex as you bend. We're here for a few more. Flex and point to lengthen. Good, extending long out of that quad each time you point the toe. Last few here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees back to center. Second side, we're going to shift the weight to the left knee. Keeping that right knee bent, we're going to point the toes, reaching the toes up towards the ceiling as you inhale. Exhale, curl, squeeze the knee in. Inhale to lift, exhale to curl. Make sure you're pressing evenly into the forearms. Inhale, reaching that leg up. Exhale as you squeeze the knee in. Keep the neck and the shoulders nice and soft. Inhale, exhale to lift. You know that pulse is coming up. Last 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're going to hold here, little pulses. Reaching the toe up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that knee up. Extend the leg long. Point the toe. Inhale. Exhale, bend that knee as you flex the foot. Inhale to point. Exhale to bend that knee. Good. Extending long out of the right waist. Inhale. Exhale. We have 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees to center. You can release the lower back, drop the hips back onto the heels. Make your way back onto the forearms. Last little push here. Extend the legs straight back, lengthening from the tailbone to the heels. Little twist, right and left hip twist. Right hip twist and left. We're alternating right and left hip. Last few here. Pushing evenly into both forearms for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees to the mat. Drop the hips back onto the heels. Good. Grab a sip of water, towel off, and we'll make our way onto our backs. Go ahead and hug the knees into the chest. We're going to bring both feet to the mat, keeping the knees bent. Feet are hips width apart. Press into the feet as you lift the hips. Inhale and exhale. Good. Press into the feet. Good. Lifting the hips up, squeezing the outer hips. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Good. We're going to add on another layer in just a moment. We're going to press into the feet, hips lift. Bring the right knee up, tabletop. Left arm reaches overhead. Extend that right leg long and then tap the left hand to the right knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze the knee in. We're here for a few more. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to squeeze. Pointing long through the right toes. Last few here for 3, 2, and 1. Bring both feet to the mat. And switching sides. Press into the feet, hips lift. Pressing the shoulders into the mat. Left knee tabletop. Right arm reaches overhead. We're going to tap the hand to that knee. Extend the left leg long. Inhale and exhale. Reaching long out of the left waist. Inhale, lengthening long. Exhale to curl. Last few here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both feet to the mat, arms by your sides. Drop the hips to the floor. You can windshield wiper the knees, side to side. Take the hands behind the head, interlace the fingers, bring the knees up to this tabletop position. We're going to curl the upper spine, tap the right knee to the mat, lift, left knee to the mat, and lift. So alternating right and left. Good. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, elbows out to your sides, tapping right and left. Few more here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees to tabletop. We're going to extend both legs long, curl the knees in, staying in that curl in the upper spine. Extend and curl. We're going to add on in just a moment. Reach the arms forward, arms overhead. Extend the arms forward, arms reach overhead. For 3, 2, and 1. Give the knees a little hug. Rock from side to side. Take the legs up to 90. Reaching behind the right leg, drop the left leg towards the mat. Upper back lifts. You're coming into a curl. We're going to pull the right leg towards us. 2 counts. Inhale, switch, and switch. Switch, and switch. Try to keep the legs as straight as possible. Good. Keeping that natural curve in the lower back. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Take the hands behind the head. Interlace the fingers. Extend the legs back up to 90. Upper back curls as you lift. We're just going to take the legs out to the sides to make little circles out and back to center. Tiny little circles. Out and center. Few more here. And then change direction. Other side. Circle them out and center. We're here for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give the knees a little hug. Rock from side to side. Let's slide the hands underneath the hips. Palms facing down. Extend the legs up to 90. We're going to go from 90, 60, 30, and lift. 90, 60, 30, and up. Good. Try to keep lengthening from the quads to the toes. Keep the legs nice and long. Last few here. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Arms out to the sides. Drop your knees to the left. Look to your right. Take a big breath here. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Bring the knees back through center. Drop them to the right. Look to your left. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Bring the knees back through center. You can take the ankle weights off. Begin to rock back and forth on the spine. Give yourself 3 rock and rolls. On the last one, rock yourself up to sitting. Come into a downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Bend one knee. Bend the other knee. Bring the left knee to the left wrist, extending the right leg back. Go ahead and come into your pigeon on your left leg, making a pillow with the forearms. Tapping into the breath as you inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Letting the shoulders relax down away from the ears. And then walking the hands back up to the hips, changing sides. Pressing back into your down dog. Second side, bring the right knee to the right wrist. Walking the hands forward. Coming into your resting pigeon. Big inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, slide the shoulders down away from the ears. From our resting pigeon, we're going to walk the hands back up towards the hips. Swing the left leg around, coming into a cross-legged seated position. Arms reach overhead as you inhale, and exhale, arms down by your sides. A big inhale, arms reach overhead, and exhale to lower. Last one, inhale, and exhale to lower. Give the wrists a little shake. And we're all set. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again next time.